Good morning, students. Today we are going to read Nucleus in the subject of Physics O levels. So concentrate yourself. Nucleus. Composition of a nucleus. Atoms consist of a positive and small nucleus. Mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus. The nucleus is surrounded by electrons moving in different orbits. Most of an atom is empty space. The nucleus consists of positive protons and neutral neutrons, particles. Proton number and nucleon number. The number of the protons in an atom is called the proton number or atomic number. This is represented by Z. Protons and neutrons are called nucleons. The total number of the nucleons, protons plus neutron in a nucleus is called the nucleon number or mass number, and it is represented by A. So in general, A is actually Z, that is atomic number, plus N, and N is the number of the neutrons in the nucleus. Exam tip is, some candidates are confused by the letter A. They think that A represents atomic number. No, A do not represent atomic number. A represent mass number. Here is a question. The table shows a student's idea of the possible structure of the calcium atom. Question is, which structure could be a neutral atom? So look at the options U and X. So first thing that you should remember, in nucleus there are protons and neutrons. So there are protons and neutrons in the first option, but there are electrons, so V will be cancelled. This is wrong option. Here are also electrons in the nucleus, so this option will also be cancelled. Okay, X option can be accepted. We will read it later. This option will also be cancelled because there are electrons written in the nucleus, so V, W and Y will be cancelled. They are wrong options. So only U, then X and then Z can be considered. So which structure could be the neutral atom? So neutral atom is an atom in which number of protons are equal to number of electrons. So three options are there. So in first option, that is U, number of protons are equal to number of electrons. So this is neutral atom. X, number of protons is equal to number of electrons. So this is also neutral. And Z, number of protons and number of electrons are not equal. So this is not neutral. So it means X and U and X are neutral. So the options are U and X. So A option is the answer. So look now, for a neutral atom, number of the protons should be equal to the number of the electrons. Also remember, protons and neutrons are found in nucleus. An exam tip for you people is, if there are more protons than electrons in an atom, it becomes positive. And if there are more electrons than protons in an atom, it becomes negative. So this is very important point. If there are more protons than electrons, the atom will be positive. And if there are more electrons than protons, the atom will be negative. Here is another question. A neutral atom. So look, neutral atom consists of 17 electrons, 17 protons 18 neutrons. What is the nucleon number? Nucleon number is actually the sum of the protons and neutrons. So look, there are 17 protons and 18 neutrons. So 17 plus 18 will be equal to 35. So look now, mass number is number of protons plus number of neutrons. So 17 plus 8 will be equal to 35. Our new topic is nuclide notation. Each different form of the nucleus is called a nuclide. Example of the nuclide is 1H1, 1H2, 6C12, 6C14. Atomic nuclide are sometimes represented by symbols. For example, a helium nucleus with proton number 2 and nucleon number 4 is written as, the proton number is written in the bottom and nucleon number is written on the top. So this will be the symbol. In general, ZXA represents the nucleus of the atom whose chemical symbol is X, proton number is Z and nucleon number is A. So look now, X is the symbol, so this X will be the symbol, proton number Z will be written in the bottom and Z, nucleon number, will be written on the top. Sorry, nucleon number A will be written on the top. So nucleon number is proton plus neutron, proton number is number of protons, and here is the symbol. So look now, here is our question. The diagram shows the structure of an atom of the lithium, that is nuclide notation of this atom. So look now, E represent electrons, P stand for protons and N stand for neutrons. So the question is, what is the nuclide notation? So if you look at the nucleus, there are total particles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the mass number that should be written at the top. So in D option there are 7 and the number of the protons are 1, 2 and 3. So there are 3 protons, so it means the atomic number is 3. So 3 will be written in the bottom. So look at the D option, this is the right one. Next topic is isotopes. Isotopes of an element are atoms which have the same proton number but different nucleons number. For example, isotopes of hydrogen include 1H1, 1H2, 1H3. So if you look at the proton number, that is same, but if you look at the nucleon number that is on the top, that is different. First is having 1, second is having 2, third is having 3. Proton number are same, but nucleon numbers are different. Another example is of the isotope of the uranium. Both of the isotopes of the uranium are having same proton number but different nucleon number. In first nucleon number is 235 and of second nucleon number is 238. Isotopes have different masses but still have the same number of the electrons. Their chemical properties are alike in all aspects. Exam tip for you students is, isotopes can be divided into 2 groups. The first group consists of a stable isotopes. The second group is radioactive isotopes which will undergo radioactive decay. So remember it, there are 2 types of the isotopes. One is called stable and second is called radioactive, which undergo radioactive decay. A question is here. The table shows the composition of the nuclei of 3 nuclides, X, Y and Z. Which nuclide are isotopes of the same element? So for being an isotope, their atomic number or proton number should be same, but neutrons should be different. So same protons but having different neutrons. This is the sign of the isotopes. So if you look at Y and Z, they are having same protons, that is 13, but they are having different neutrons, that is 12 and 13. So Y and Z. So Y and Z. C option is right. These are isotopes of each other. Exam tip for you student is isotopes of an element are nuclides with same number of the protons but different number of the neutrons. So this was our topic, student. This was very easy topic. You people are very happy today. Anyways, this is even then very important topic. So learn it, understand it, and make your notes. Thank you so much, students.